Good afternoon. Welcome to Take 5. The ladies from Gourmet Catering are with us today. Sarah Clark and Marion Teitlstad. Good to have you with us.
Yeah, it's fun to be here.
We love it when you come in. You guys are so much fun, and you're wonderful chefs. I've got water because I was coughing a second ago, so I'm sorry about that. But we are making a really tender beef brisket.
Yes.
And this is, how would you serve something like this?
This could be served for dinner. We're kind of making it, thinking about people having football games and maybe doing something different because this just, you fix it, it sits in the oven, and then it comes out.
Or you could do it in a slow cooker, like your crock pot. Throw it in the morning, and let it cook all day.
Oh, that sounds great.
Delicious.
All right, well, let's get started.
Easy.
Well, and it's not too expensive either because you can get a big piece of meat for a good price.
Yes. And then you can throw potatoes or make rice or something to put it over when you're finished, something kind of easy and self-serve.
Okay.
But we have our beef brisket here, and we're not going to trim any of the fat or anything off of it. We're going to season it, and then that'll keep it pretty moist while we cook it.
Okay.
So we've got some Cavender's Greek seasoning, and this is some McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning, both of which we use a lot of in the kitchen.
Okay.
And so we kind of do the rub on the meat.
Well, what is in a typical Greek seasoning? Is
You
it
know,
just like
it's
magic?
A secret.
It's magic.
Their secret. I know
their secret
definitely
blend.
salt, pepper, and we use a lot of it. We love it.
Okay.
So
It's
you're
powdery,
leaving
so you really can't tell.
Just
what's
get it at
in
Bruno's
there.
or wherever?
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
anywhere.
you can
Okay.
have it at Food World and Winn-Dixie and all those different places.
Okay.
So you're leaving that, what they call the fat cap on, and then we cut it off before we serve it.
Yeah,
but
that
it
just
keeps
keeps all
it
that-
moisture. Yeah, you don't want to get rid of all that first.
Okay, so you got the stove going.
Yeah.
And
so we're browning this.
Okay.
on
And
TV time. So.
just want to make sure the stove's on. I almost burned myself up yesterday trying to turn the stove on with poof.
There you go. You
Please
can
don't.
hear
My
it
hair
now.
was really close.
Please don't.
All right, so it doesn't take very long to brown it at all, does it? Really?
Well, yeah, you're probably going to do about 5 to 10 minutes on each side because you want it to be nice and brown, and especially the fat cap side, you want it to get a little crispy.
Okay.
And what you're
medium
doing with
high
that,
or?
medium high to high heat, and what you're doing is getting all of it seared in together. So while it cooks, it still keeps all the flavor and the juice
And this part of the
inside.
process is what's going to give it the color, the outside color.
Yeah,
Once it slow cooks, it's not going to. It's just going to cook and get soft, but it's not going to.
Yeah, it won't
get
have
like
this
dark
little
color or
brown
anything
on
like
top
that,
that looks so good.
All right, so we come over here, Marion, and while this is searing, what do we do?
We're going to quarter some onions.
Okay. To do that, and and I thought I was going to have to chop them up into a million pieces.
No, just big chunks.
Okay.
Then we're going to spread them in the bottom of the pan.
Okay. So this is just for some nice flavor.
And you could throw, like Sarah said, you could do some carrots, some potatoes, anything you want in the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
Anytime you're doing a roast or anything like that. Do both of them.
Okay. Then, you know, what's the difference really between a brisket and, say, a roast beef?
Brisket is what corned beef is made of. It's a breast cut.
Okay.
It's like the most bottom breast cut of a cow.
Okay.
I did my research on this because
Yeah,
I don't know
was
anything
curious
about it.
because I love
But I
corned
pulled
beef.
out my book this morning and checked it out so I could answer a question.
Yeah. Well, we eat a lot of corned beef in our house. When you have a 4-year-old, they love it. So we have not had a brisket, but we'll have to give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after we do that, then you've got some tomato mixture here. What is that?
That's just stewed tomatoes. First, we're going to take some fresh rosemary sprigs.
Okay.
Just kind of break them and put them in there.
All right. And you know, would this be something that y'all would think about serving at, say, a Christmas party? Because a lot of people are already planning their menus for the Christmas
Yeah,
party.
it's great served, and then it kind of falls apart when you serve it, and you can serve it with rolls and stuff.
Yeah. You guys have a lot
You can do
of,
it barbecue. There's so many different ways you can do it.
y'all have a lot of parties on the books already?
We have a lot of parties on the books, but we still have room for more.
Okay.
So definitely call if you're interested in booking a Christmas party, and we will get you on the books and get a menu going for you.
Absolutely. Okay, well, but we're running out of time, but you've got this tomato mixture.
Yep, so we're going to put this big piece of beef.
Okay. Whoa, that's
Over the
big.
top.
All right.
And then you're going to pour the beef broth.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for my reach. Some
Okay.
beef broth. And some freshly chopped garlic.
Okay. My producer's saying we're running out of time, and then
And
the
the
tomato
stewed
mixture.
tomatoes,
Yep.
cover it with foil and bake it for hours and hours and hours.
Of course, we've got the full recipe on our website, WKRG.com. It looks delicious. Or you know what? You can just call them at Bay Gourmet Catering. The number is 450-9051. Mary and Sarah, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.